How do you create amazing, close friendships that are deep, that you're really bonded to the person, that are also fun and enjoyable? You can have experiences and adventures and fun stories together. This is something that we all deeply need and want. I'm Dr. Aziz. I'm the founder of the Center for Social Confidence, and you are watching Get More Confidence. That's what we're all about here to do. And one area that people struggle with confidence in universally is about bonding, creating, and connecting new friendships. So many of us have stories about what's possible and what's not possible in this area, and so many people are settling for companionship, for connection, when what they really want is a deep bond. But we just don't know how to create it, or we're hesitant, or as you'll see in this episode, there's some blocks to it. So if you want to know how to have deeper friendships, this is essential to watch. And this is extremely relevant because this is related to what I call social mastery and conversation confidence. Conversation confidence is not just about being able to talk to a stranger, get to know someone and have a short-term fun interaction. That is a piece of conversation confidence and is absolutely essential to master. But we want to be able to take it deeper. We want to be nourished by some friendships in our lives that last, months, years, decades, or a lifetime. And those aren't just luck. Those are things that you cultivate. Those are things that you create and nourish. I'm very excited about this. We go a lot deeper into this in my event, Supremely Confident Conversation Master. This is the last couple days to be able to claim the super early bird ticket price, and it's 90% off the ticket price. So if you're considering coming out to one of my live events, which I highly recommend, if you're a fan of this channel, you will be blown away by the live events and the energy and the inspiration and the learning and the insights and the growth and the action that you'll take. You'll leave there on fire. And there's a reason why a lot of people, when they come to an event, they want to come back and they want to join more because they're like, oh wow, I feel that fire. I want to use that to propel me in my life. So click down below to find out more about the event, claim that super early bird. And if you really want to master your conversation skills and know how to go deeper and engage at a deeper level, that is going to be a very powerful event for you. Because I'm going to share some tips in this video that I'll explain what you need to do, but then how to do it and the work to do it, that's what we do at the event. So first things first, if you want deeper friendships, the biggest obstacle is not where do I meet people and how do I start the conversations and all that. The biggest obstacle is a belief that you are not worthy of that. That might sound crazy. You might be very aware of that, and you might not be. You might be like, "Oh, that's not true. I'm awesome. I feel worthy." But there's something about the people that I really would want to be friends with. The friends I would have if I wasn't settling. The friends who inspire me, challenge me, excite me, that I admire, that I envy sometimes because they're so awesome. The ones who can make me laugh, and the ones that can be with me when my heart is hurting. Like they got that full range of capacity. You know what I'm talking about. Maybe you have one friend like that in your life, and maybe you don't. You want to create that. But on some level, we can have some sense of like, I don't know if I'm worthy of that. And you'll know that this is coming up because you'll see someone who might be a great potential friend, and you'll have some story or reason why you don't pursue that. And the story might be like, I want to, but I'm not good enough. But usually our self-awareness isn't that great. We're just like, oh, no, not an option. And we don't even think about why. We just don't approach them. We just don't ask them anything. So we have to address this core sense of, am I worthy? And that's where we go real deep at the live event, and my other materials and books and this channel is like a core self-worth thing. So I am worthy of friendship. Everyone would be lucky to have me as a friend. Can you think of 3 reasons why someone would be lucky to have you as a friend? That could be extremely valuable homework. If you want to jot that down right now or just think of it in your mind, 3 reasons why someone would be lucky to have you as a friend. The next thing that we want to do is we want to get clear on who do I want to be friends with? This seems basic, but so often friendships are just formed because of proximity. Hey, we work together. We see each other every day. We might as well be friends, right? And there is a natural bonding. When 2 mammals, I don't know if this is true for all mammals. I've seen this with humans, and I've seen this with humans and animals. If you're around somebody, you're going to bond with them even if you don't really like them. Even if they agitate you and they irritate you. And maybe you've experienced this. There's like a colleague or a coworker, or you have a roommate or someone who's not like a friend, and you're just kind of, you like some things about them and they kind of irritate you in other ways. And then they leave. They leave the company. Your roommate leaves the house. And guess what? That's right. You miss them. And you're like, why do I miss them? They were annoying. Yeah, but you also like them. And you just bond with them. There's something about that familiar and that connection. And so that's what we do with our friendships. We're like, you're close by, let's be friends. But we can do better than that. We got to get clarity. We got to have intention. We don't want to settle in life. So what do you really want in a friend? What matters to you? What's high criteria? What's your criteria for your friendships? Is it they make you laugh? Is it that they get you? Is it they encourage and say yes and to big dreams and goals as opposed to squashing them? Are they more positive and open-minded versus negative and cynical? Like what are the qualities? That's very important to discover. And then the other question is, are you embodying those qualities? Because that's the third and final step, is to embody those qualities at the highest level that you want, and then boldly approach and invite other people, connect with other people. You have to be a leader to create this in your life. You can't just passively wish for it and hope for it. You have to create it. You have to go after people. You have to approach them. You have to interact with them. So that means when you're going out somewhere to a social gathering, to some event, something like that, you're just in your mind being like, who am I drawn to here? And then I'm going to go approach that person and I'm going to start a conversation with them. And if you want to know how to instantly start conversations with anyone, I highly recommend coming to the Supremely Confident Conversation Master event, because it's exactly what we teach on the first day. How to start a conversation with anyone, how to eliminate all that insecurity about doing that, all that fear, all that imagined judgment and negativity and potential rejection, how to just start the conversation and know what to say next. Be able to just flow and get into a rhythm and a rapport with them. And here's the thing, it is so much easier than you think. This is one of my favorite events because we see rapid progress in people. So if this is something you want to master, click down below to get your super early bird ticket. But then you are able to approach lots of people and interact. But you got to be emitting the frequency, the energy that you want to receive back. So if you want to attract people that are humorous and that can go deep, then when you're talking to people, you got to make jokes, take risks to display your humor, and you got to at times ask deeper questions or reveal more deeply with them. Now that might not be on the very first interaction, but that's over time. And you got to be willing to put yourself out there and say, hey, this is great. I love talking with you. We should meet up again. Or I'd love to meet up again with you sometime. Or you follow up. And some people are going to be into it and some people aren't. Some people are going to say yes and then not follow up with you. Some people are going to be too busy. They like you, but they're too busy to have you in their life right now. And maybe you persistently keep engaging with them in ways that benefits them or that intrigues them, and they just might be drawn to you. So this is possible. Get clear on what kind of friendships that you want. Address that deep insecurity that says maybe you're not worthy of it, and then go after what you want. Thanks for being with me today. Until we speak again, we have the courage to be who you are and to know on a deep level that you're awesome.